Hey Scorpio, welcome back. I'm here with your mid-July to end of July reading. I've already pulled your oracle, so we'll get into that in a minute. Just a reminder, this is general, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and if you'd like to be notified of your future readings, just like and subscribe to the channel, and it should show up in your feed. All right, let's get into it. We have the Ace of Cups with the Seven of Cups in the reverse. Oops. Your imaginary friend, childhood treasures resurface. Cow spirit, the miracles are endless. And then the full moon in Scorpio, it's time to release negativity. All right, so overall, I feel like you are starting possibly a new romantic cycle, or at least that's on your mind. You are wanting something with a deeper connection, something that's a little bit more emotionally fulfilling. It could be romantic, it could be just a friendship type of thing, but you are narrowing down your options. Would not surprise me if this person is from your past. Maybe there's just a past friendship that you're reconnecting with from your childhood, maybe someone you went to school with, or someone from the past. But I feel like there is going to be a rekindling of that. And I feel like the miracles are endless here is kind of here, like, it's kind of a miracle that you reconnected with this person, or how y'all happen to just bump into one another. Like, it could be friendship, could be romantic, but it's just kind of like, who would have thought? And we have the full moon in Scorpio here. It's time to release negativity, and I feel like you are releasing the negative mindset here, or the negative thinking. Just trying to clear out the clutter. All right. Definitely a good way to start off the reading. All right, let's get into your general. Scorpio. Second half of July. What is Scorpio's focus, obstacle, advice, and most likely outcome for the rest of July? Scorpio. Rest of July. What is their focus, obstacle, advice, and most likely outcome? Please and thank you. All right, we have the Queen of Wands, the Ten of Wands, the Chariot, and the Knight of Wands. So definitely a lot of energy here, a lot of fire energy here. You do have Temperance here as your overall energy. So you are just working on finding balance, finding, being patient and finding that balance. Not really rushing into anything, just being patient. I feel like you're being patient because you're like, things may have been hard before, but I'm not really ready to throw in the towel yet and give up. I'm going to stay positive because whatever is coming is worth waiting for. Overall, though, your focus is the Queen of Wands here. And this is really a beautiful card in this vice versa deck that I have. Look how serene she looks. She just, she finds her power from within. She is very confident in herself and her abilities to do what needs to be done. She makes a decision, and, she doesn't back down from it. She's also very wise, and, she gets the calm and peace from within herself. And that's, I mean, that's kind of what we all kind of strive for, I feel like, is just being that comfortable in our own skin and, you know, just really needing ourselves. So let's see why the Queen of Wands is here as your focus. Ten of Pentacles. So, in the reverse though. So it's like things are, there may be some money problems, maybe job problems here. Whatever it was you thought was stable and for the long term may have ended. And so even though you have all of this going on, you're like going in within yourself and finding your strength, finding your courage. You're not going to let this this instability right now affect you. You are going to power through it. However, your obstacle is, though, that you are carrying a lot of burdens. You're carrying a lot of weight on your shoulders. You have, you know, you're just carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders right now. It's like you're very overburdened. Let's see what we got coming here. King of Swords. There also may be someone in your life or something in your life that is not telling the whole truth about a situation, and it's causing you to carry a lot of the burden. Or that you just can't think clearly through this because, you know, you're kind of exhausted from carrying all this weight, so you can't think clearly, you can't think logically, which is probably why you're really trying to focus on getting your zen, getting your inner peace, you know, so you can deal with all of this. Your advice here is the Chariot. So, you know, we have Cancer energy here, but your advice here is to move forward, to break the chains that are holding you back. With it being in your advice, and, you know, because it's like these chains you see here kind of attached to the wheel. I don't know if you can really see them that well, but they're broken. So break free of the things that are holding you back, that are tying you down, that are weighing you down. You can do it. All right, because that's your advice. It wouldn't be in your advice if you couldn't do it. Here, the Seven of Cups is coming up in the reverse again. So you've been weighing options. It's time to narrow down those options and go chasing one. Go after one. You know, whether if it's work or a relationship, you know, it's kind of time to stop kind of daydreaming and, you know, having all these different ideas or people that you're dealing with, and just narrow it down. Narrow down your options and pick one and go after it. Like full speed ahead, go after it, you know. Pedal to the metal, or metal, I can't think of the right word, but you know, you have everything you need within you to do this. It's just like you've kind of been in this energy, like, well, which way do I go? What do I pick? What do I go after? You know, it's like, pick one already and go after it, because you have what you need. And your most likely outcome is the Knight of Wands. So I feel like you do narrow down your options and you do take action on one. You may be saving money right now so you can take action after this, or you might not really be telling anybody what you're doing. Not that you're lying about it, but you're just kind of keeping it close to yourself. You know, you're kind of keeping it a secret, but not like in a bad way. You're just kind of, you made the decision, you're going to go after it, so you're taking you know, you're taking that action, but you're not really letting anybody know. You're just kind of doing it. You know, you're not talking about it anymore. You're not talking about it with other people. You're not really getting advice. You're like, you kind of decided what you're going to do, and then you're just going to go after it, and you're not going to like wait around anymore. With all this fire here, I do feel like well, you do have some pentacles here too, but with the fire, you're finally getting the motivation back. You're finally getting the passion back that you need to do, the energy that you need to go after whatever it is that you're wanting to go after. Would not surprise me if it's a job or money related, maybe a side hustle or something like that. But it's looking good. It's looking good. So let's get into your love reading, Scorpio. Moving right along. I like it when the cards are like pretty clear cut. Pretty direct with their messages. All right, what is Scorpio's overall energy and love for, there we go, 7 of Swords here in the upright. I'll have to see what that's about. The person you're dealing with, 10 of Pentacles in the reverse, they are feeling very unstable in this as well. I do see the 7 of Swords here, but we'll get into it. Could be that you're just determined, and it's not that. It could be that you're just kind of doing what you need to do, and not really letting them in. Not really, like I said, not really talking about it, just doing what you need to do. Because sometimes the 7 of Swords, I don't always see it as manipulative or, you know, anything like that. Sometimes it's just, you know, being really determined and having to be quiet about it. You know, kind of having to be sneaky about it, but just because, you know, sometimes you can't do things and just let it be known to everybody. Sometimes you got to do it like under the radar. So that's kind of more what I'm getting, but we'll see. 9 of Pentacles in the upright for you, Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, the Hanged Man in the reverse, 9 of Wands for them, Death, 3 of Cups in the reverse, 10 of Cups in the reverse, Page of Swords in the reverse, 9 of Cups, Page of Pentacles, the Fool, Ace of Cups in the reverse. Okay, so pull one for overall, the World. So in the reverse, the World here overall, the 2 of you, it's like this, there's unfinished business here. Something's not really ending. But you're focused on you. You're focused on your independence, on you being good with you. Like I said, there's definitely been an undercurrent of money here. So your money may be your motivation right now, just getting independent, just getting good and being stable. Because again, your 10 of Pentacles came up in the reverse and you're like wanting to flip that around and have some long-term security here. The Wheel of Fortune here in the reverse, though, it's not quite time to make any moves. It's not quite time to take action. Could be that you just need to really narrow down your options, pick what you're going to go for. All right. And I feel like that's what the Hanged Man here in the reverse is saying. You need to, you know, narrow down your options. You know, you've been getting a new perspective, been thinking things through, trying to look at things from all different angles, and until you can really come out of that mode and like have your decision, you know, it's not really going to be time to go chasing something in particular. So it's like once you've made that decision and you come out of the Hanged Man mode, this will flip around and it'll be go time. Overall, though, like, you're just not fulfilled emotionally here, okay? And the Page of Swords here, you know, there may be some lying going on, or just maybe not whole truths being told. And it could be with this person, you know, that you feel like it's in the reverse. It could be a little bit of spying if this is someone from the past. Could be a little bit of spying on, you know, the internet or whatever. But overall, you know, some of you really aren't being honest either about how you're not being fulfilled emotionally with this 10 of Cups here. It's like you're not very happy, and it's like you're not really wanting to tell the other person that you're just not happy. But here overall, you know, I do see you working on your emotional and financial independence. You're working on you. You're trying to set yourself up so you're good and independent. again, and that's not always a bad thing. You know, you're not really relying on anybody else to make you happy anymore, okay? You're just going to be relying on yourself. Over here, they are very, very guarded, okay? They have their walls up. You know, they're not really communicating, but here you are showing up on their side in the upright. So they have their walls up with you, but they still want to be with you. You're kind of you're in the upright. It's not like you're in the reverse. I feel like, you know, they still want to be with you, but you know, that's if you're showing up at face value. If not, you know, they have their walls up and are letting this end. There could have been a third party situation. Okay, they might be seeing someone else, or it could just be some outside influence is really kind of messing with your relationship right now. Could be friends, you know, could be like family, whatever it is. Could be on your side or theirs, but I feel like it's kind of their friends or family that's kind of in their ear. They do want something new, though. I mean, they do want something new. They want to take a new leap of faith. They want to start something new. That, you know, the Page of Pentacles, they're willing to start slow because they want it to be for the long haul. You know, they want something slow so they can they want to take a new leap of faith with you, but they want it to be slow. But so it can be a grounded, solid foundation, but the Ace of Cups in the reverse, I feel like they may want to, but there's just too much. You know, there may be too much of this going on, and they may be too guarded against you. They still have feelings for you, though. You're still coming up in the upright on their side, if that's representing you. So they still, you know, I feel like they would really want to take a new leap of faith with you, but they're just not going to. Like, I'm almost feeling like it's like they want to, but they're just not going to. Because the whole thing makes them very unstable. The whole thing, and I don't mean like mentally unstable. I'm just talking about it, you know, there's no stability, okay? It's like the whole thing makes them feel like, you know, their foundation is gone, all right? So it would not surprise me if there's an earth sign that you're dealing with. You do have fire here, water, earth, and then you have the Fool here. So, I mean, not really getting the undercurrents. I do feel like it has been a lot of earth in your reading, but it could just be you are more focused on stability, finances, work, that type of thing right now. So let's go ahead and pull some advice for you. This reading is going by quickly. I'll pull some advice. This is my newest deck, Tarot of Dreams. I love it, I love it, I love it. It gives really good advice. I also have started using it in the very beginning of the Oracle with my other tarot deck. But only thing with this deck is that it's a little slippery because it's new, and it's so big. It's so big compared to my other ones. I mean, look at the size of these. So I have a harder time shuffling. All right. Scorpio advice. What advice do you have for Scorpio for the second half of July? You can't make that up. Just saying. Make a damn decision. We got the Palace of Coins here in the reverse. Work on your money. Work on your finances. Make a decision, for crying out loud. Ace of Wands in the reverse. Not quite time to start to take that action, but you need to make the decision. And, you know, come up with a plan. Come up with a solid plan for your finances. It's not quite time to take action, though, with the Ace of Wands here in the reverse. But you definitely need to definitely need to make a damn decision. Okay, you have the Nine of Cups here in the upright, the Queen of Cups in the reverse, and the Queen of Coins. Just focus on your finances. Okay, Seven of Cups here in the reverse. It came up in your Oracle. Make a decision. It's come up a few times in your reading. Make a decision. All right. You know, you need to focus on your home, focus on your money, focus on your stability. Okay, the Palace of Coins is coming up in the reverse. That's where you need to be focusing your energy. It's not the only place that's showing up either. Queen of Cups here in the reverse. Queen of Coins in the upright. Focus on your money. Okay, don't worry about your emotions. Don't worry about that yet. Your happiness is going to come. Okay, you have the Nine of Cups. Work on making yourself happy. Don't rely on other people to make yourself happy, but by making a decision and focusing on your money, just focus on your money. All right. Don't focus on your emotions so much, because it's coming. Okay. Once you can make a decision and move forward on whatever it is you're wanting to move forward with, the happiness will come. Okay. It's kind of like going to be, that's not going to be something you have to try at, because it's just going to kind of happen. But the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles here, that says it all here. Worry about your money. Be very practical. Be very logical. Realistic. Be very realistic. Okay, be very realistic too when you're making your decision here. Don't really focus so much on the feeling part of it right now, because this is more important right now. Like I said, I feel like the emotions will come, but this has been a very earthy reading for Scorpio, which, you know, you're a water sign. You're normally all up in your feels, but it's time to focus on your money. You know, make a decision on whatever it is that you've been needing to make a decision about. I feel like you know what that is. Focus on yourself and being stable and good with you. All right, Scorpio, I hope you found some messages that will help you through the rest of July, and I will see you next time.